tight end. But yeah, I mean, the Saints don't really use tight ends as efficiently. Like they had,
it's so weird. They had Jimmy Graham, and then it's like they forgot how to use pass catching tight ends.
Right.
Like,
yeah, and they had a couple other ones.
Yeah, they had your boy from the Colts, right? Kobe Fleener?
Yes, Kobe Fleener. Didn't really use him much.
Last year they had Ben Watson, who had a decent season. He had like 42 catches, 400 yards.
That's not bad for a Saints tight end.
Right.
Honestly.
I mean, at that age, too.
Yeah, the man's like 38 years old.
Yeah.
I love the pickup. Honestly, I think since Jimmy Graham, they really haven't had the talent at tight end to really utilize him as well as, like, when Jimmy was in that offense, he was putting up monster numbers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think you can get a guy like Jared Cook, who is a top 5 tight end in the league, in my opinion.
Oh, I think so.
And he had a really good season with the Raiders, even though, the Raiders was a shit can last season. But you pair him with Drew Brees and Michael Thomas and then Alvin Kamara in that backfield, and I think they can do something with him. I think you can expect a season where he gets 600, 700 yards, 60, 70 catches, and maybe 8 touchdowns.
He can definitely be utilized well. That offense last year was just insane. Up until the Cowboys game, the Saints did not look the same after that Thursday night Cowboys game. But before that offense was crazy. And I think was it Michael Thomas? He had a majority of the percentage of catches on the team too, by a large margin.
Right.
By a large margin. So he was definitely the focal point of that offense. So yeah, I mean, it should. Jared Cook should be a nice addition for them. Hopefully they use him effectively. It's not hard to be a top 5 tight end. I really don't think that. It depends on which team you were in, and your the usage. But I mean the best teams some of the best teams last year utilized their tight end position efficiently. At least on the AFC side. Travis Kelce and Rob Gronkowski are 2 of the best. I know Gronkowski's on the downward. He's already peaked. I don't foresee him playing many more years. I don't even know if he'll play this season. But he's one of the best of all time. I would have to say that. But they used him effectively. Travis Kelce's another great one who's putting up monster numbers. A couple years ago, the dude was like a PPR monster in fantasy. He had so many catches.
Yeah, Kelsey's a beast.
Colts, Andrew Luck threw to he had Ebron, and he had a wide. They utilized the tight end position well. There's a couple. I think there's like 3 other tight ends that caught touchdown passes from Luck. I know Jack Doyle did. That Mo Alley Cox, and there was one other one. He was like a backup. But he caught. I'm pretty sure he caught a touchdown pass too from Luck, which that's how you truly utilize the tight end. Those teams are the most successful.
Who would you consider the top 5 tight ends right now?
Right now, Kelce
It doesn't have to be in order. Just the top 5.
Kelce number 1. I'm gonna go Ebron number 2. I'm going to go Gronk number 3. Yeah, seriously. Gronk number 3, like I said, his play has declined. Benjamin Watson, or not Benjamin Watson, Jared Cook, excuse me. And Ertz is in that top 5 as well.
You missing one. You missing one, my man.
Didn't I?
San Fran.
Oh, Christ. Kittle.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Yeah. I would actually put Kittle ahead of Cook.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You're right. You guys put me on the spot like that.
I know. That's tough. That's
how, I'm telling you, that's how it is, man.
Yeah, he's good. He's good at
that.
that.
Me a lot.
He's good at that. And there are some. I mean, there are some quality ones too. Look Austin Hooper's not terrible. I like Hooper. Greg Olsen when he's healthy.
Yeah,
does he still play?
Yeah, he does. He does. He got hurt again.
Yeah.
Okay. I was about to say,
but he actually played well at the end of the year. Not at the end. Like he got hurt. He came back. He had like 300 or 400-yard games.
Yeah.
And then he got hurt again.
Yeah. I mean, you get like Kyle Rudolph could be good, but they don't utilize him well in their offensive scheme.
Completely unused.
Yeah.
It's so crazy, especially with Kirk Cousins when he coming from a team that had Vernon Davis, had Jordan Reed, and then they also had that the other black dude that looked goofy. His number was like 44 or something. I forgot his name. He looked goofy to me, but man, it's just
fucking Captain Kirk back there.
It's crazy that they couldn't capitalize on.
I mean, Thielen was eaten that year.
Thielen became something we did not expect. Though.
Thielen a beast. I like Thielen.
Let's see. I mean, some other good tight ends.
He took over the role of the best white receiver after Jordy Nelson.
Oh yeah,
after Jordy Nelson took a decline, I should say.
do you even after that season that he had, would you consider him a better receiver than Stephon Diggs, or would you just say that he was used?
I think he was used better. I mean, Diggs. It depends on how you look. I think this year with the way just things panned out, Thielen just benefited. But I still think Diggs is the more prominent receiver. He was still super dependable. I had him in fantasy, and I only had a few bad games, having him in the starting lineup. But super dependable. That's a good question too.
I think I'll probably take Thielen, man.
Yeah.
You watch Minnesota play. And but I hate Kirk Cousins.
Do you?
I respect what he did, how he got his money. I love how he played the system.
Oh, he played it real good.
Yeah, I love
quarterback money is insane right now, by the way, and we'll get to that after this.
Yeah, but Kirk Cousins as a quarterback, man, I thought Minnesota was better off with sticking with your boy Case Keenum.
Case Keenum.
That's Ed boy.
Hey,
dude. I mean,
that's a good pickup.
It was.
Case Keenum's a good pickup, man.
Kirk Cousins, Captain Kirk. You're not going to win. You're not going to be a good team with him as your quarterback. I hate to say, he's a very good fantasy quarterback because by the time he starts to put up numbers, the team is down by a lot of points, and then he'll put up a lot of garbage time numbers.
I almost lost the week they played the Bills, week 3. I was getting my ass kicked, and the Bills were already up on them. I think they had there's a bunch of garbage time points. I don't know, with a touchdown at Diggs. I ended up pulling off the game that week, but he does succeed a lot in garbage time. Football. Football.
So we're going to talk. Yeah, the money that quarterbacks been getting nowadays.
Insane.
It's being reported that Patrick Mahomes could eclipse over $200 million.
That's what the projected contract is supposed to be for him.
They think that he'll be by that time the first quarterback to get $200 million.
Do you think that because the moves that Kansas City been making, and I've been trying to put 2 and 2 together, they're saying that they possibly are making these moves because the players didn't fit their defense, but B, they need to clear some cap space to go ahead and make that deal happen.
It's entirely possible, which is weird. It's crazy, and this is why I'll always say that Tom Brady is the best quarterback of all time because of his unselfishness. I mentioned it maybe about 10-15 minutes ago. His willingness to not get rich off of football, but be a champion. Those kind of guys succeed, and you made the point on my show. Get paid when you can, get paid when you can. But at the same time, it's crazy. I just seen Nick Foles, who's going to Jacksonville.
$88 million.
$88 million. 58 guaranteed.
Yes, sir. My man, the fucking Philadelphia legend.
He is. Big Dick Nick. And now he's down in Jacksonville. But I'm just a fan. I'm just a guy who sits in, wherever I can and puts out podcasts. But that is an insane amount of money for Nick Foles. Insane. We've seen it this past year. He started off the season first 2 games, I think, and he wasn't all that great. Philadelphia didn't get off to a good start. I think they lost. Who was it?
They beat us. They beat Atlanta, and then
they lost to Tampa Bay the second week. I think Fitzpatrick beat him in a shootout.
Yeah.
It wasn't even a shootout. Yeah. He just obliterated him. Torched that defense.
Fitzmagic, man. He got his ups and downs,
He does.
He just got signed by Miami. I don't know how.
And it's actually not
that'll work out.
It's not a crazy big contract either. I think he got what he deserved.
He'll be the first quarterback to throw passes for 8 different teams.
Really?
Yep. First quarterback ever. Fitzmagic.
Good on him. That's longevity. That's how you stay alive in the league.
Backup quarterback's a great position, man. You get paid a lot of money. You don't get hit all the time.
Yeah.
And then you get to go to Miami? You get to go live in Miami. Now, don't get me wrong. Miami's probably going to be shit this season.
Oh, yeah.
But you can't be too mad living in Miami.
Do you think this year Miami's the bottom team in the AFC East?
Yes, 100%. 100%. They're
they got one win against the Patriots at Miami, but after that, I don't know.
They might split this. They might split the series. Yeah,
You got a point.
they seem to always split the series with the Jets. But they've given up way too much. What? Maybe not this year. Not this year. Oh,
that was at him.
Oh, I was like, what the? They haven't made any moves. They're not acquiring people. They're burning their team to the ground and rebuilding it.
They're tanking for Tua.
Taking for Tua. That's right. The Bills have made moves this year, which I'm very happy with. Very happy. They addressed concerns, and they're going to utilize the draft and do more. And they still have plenty of cap space to go around too.
Would you rather have John Brown and Cole Beasley over Terrell Williams?
Yes,
because that's essentially what they did. They gave Cole 29.
I did see that. They gave
John Brown, I think, like 27. And then Terrell Williams ended up signing with Oakland for 44.
Yeah, I'd rather have two quality players than one. I know Terrell Williams is an excellent player.
Yeah.
And people might be down on Cole Beasley. The dude was a workhorse until he helped carry the Cowboys' passing attack. It wasn't anything that great, but he did very well without when Mari Cooper came in and stole the show. But Beasley held it down. They had nothing.
He's a walking third down conversion.
Yeah, essentially. He's very talented. And John Brown, too. Josh Allen's got a cannon. He's got to work on his accuracy. But I think the Allen-Brown duo is actually more intriguing than Beasley and Allen. I really do.
I love that pickup of John Brown. Like, John Brown was in Baltimore last season, and before Flacco got hurt, he was balling. Like,
he was really good.
He was putting up really good numbers.
He just run burn routes,
right?
And Flacco get him the ball.
He fits exactly what Josh Allen needs.
At the X receiver, he's very good at that.
Yeah.
So I do like that. I still think Buffalo needs a number one receiver, though.
They do. I mean, you got some guys there that have been there for a few years that are starting to grow into their own. I knew Zay Jones wasn't going to be a superstar coming right out of the gate, but he is. He's getting there. And then you got like Robert Foster, who's not doing too bad too. Another guy they're gonna get there, and it's bringing in guys like John Brown, Cole Beasley. They're gonna help mentor these guys in a way, and also they're gonna motivate them.
That's pretty cool that they said they got off the plane and they had a thing of wings sitting there waiting for them.
That Saturday picked up Mitch Morse from Kansas City.
That was the best signing. That was the best signing.
Oh, I think so too.
That the Buffalo.
That line was garbage last year.
That's what they need to improve the most. Like they need receivers for Josh Allen, yes, but they need to protect them first of all.
Yes,
because you don't want another what's his name, David Carr. You don't want another David Carr situation where you just let your quarterback get beat to shit running for his life, and then he's kind of shot.
Yeah.
You got to protect your quarterback. And that Morris pickup, he's one of the best centers in the league.
He could be a leader on the line. And
that was excellent.
Bills need it.
So I like
it's going to help a variety of things. They're probably going to address the defense. This is supposed to be a very defensive-heavy draft,
right?
And I'm not sure exactly who they're going to target, but I think they're going to address any defensive concerns with the draft.
I know they're saying that DJ Metcalf, the
DK
receiver,
Metcalf, right?
DK Metcalf. Yes. He blew up the combine, and now he's being projected to Buffalo at 9.
So that would be a huge pickup for him. That would be great.
I don't like it.
Huh?
I just don't like it.
No?
Only because of the fact that he's injury prone. He's already had a neck surgery. It's like that's scary, man. And in football, it's so contact.
Yeah.
I don't care how much they alleviate. The hit. Hitting across the field, or when they jump, you can't hit them a certain way. Man, all it takes is one bad fall. I hope for him that it works out for him, because physically he is
a specimen.
He's a fright. Like, he's frightening.
Cartoon character.
Like, that's
he is.
He is built like an anime villain.
Seriously.
But I guess,
seriously.
Yeah. But I guess when you looked at his, when they broke it down, I guess all of his catches were off of fly routes or deep post routes.
Right.
Because and you actually saw how that became, because I guess in the shuttle he did super terrible, or the cone drill or something. So basically, like, he's not very good at turning.
Right.
That's basically what that meant. Yeah. That he's a slow Turner. He's not good at breaking out of a route. So he's pretty